So DragonBane is a hybrid role-playing system based on an older rule set, older style of rule set. It's a roll-under system. It's a D20 roll-under. All of your characters are skills-based. There's no level system. You level up your skills instead of your character level. All characters have willpower scores. They all work on activation of abilities using willpower. So each character will have its own set of abilities they can use. The warriors have melee-based things. The mages have spell-based things that they can put through.
So traditional archetypes that we would expect.
Traditional archetypes, except in this game we have mallards and we have beastmen. So duck people and wolfmen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you were just talking to someone about.
Yeah, they're unique to the setting, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. And as far as crunch, what are we talking about here? What's the weight on this?
It's extremely low crunch. Like this right here, this is the width of the entire rulebook right here.
Okay. Okay, cool. And these are the modules for starter pack?
Everything you see on the table in front of you here is what comes in this box. That's everything that's currently available for the game.
Cool. And it looks like $50. Is that the special GenCon?
No, this is regular retail price. This is going to be $49.99 right out of the box.
Awesome. Yep. Cool. And come with some pre-mades, I assume. You can pick it up, start playing.
It comes with 5 pre-generated characters, and there's 11 adventures included in the box.
Awesome. And I feel like one of the hardest things, right now is everything's too hard on GMs. So can you talk to us a little bit about how
this system is extremely light on DMs. It encourages them more to tell stories and have a good time and to work on storytelling aspects. In combat, monsters always hit. So the DM is not rolling to try and hit your armor class, so you're not going to have round after round of I missed you, you missed me. The monster hits, and then you have to figure out how you're going to take that damage. You can dodge. Every class can dodge. Other classes will have a parry, a riposte. Warriors can use shield blocks. There's ways to sacrifice parts of your armor to mitigate damage entirely. Like you can throw your shield away at one point and take no damage, but you lose your shield. And then you have to get it repaired.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I guess along those lines, it sounds like some of these abilities might be mostly related to your class. Can anybody pick up a shield? Anybody
can pick up a shield, but you have to have a skill at using it. Okay. It's a very skill-forward system.
Cool.
So as you level up your character, you level up your skills. Rather than gaining character levels in the traditional sense, there's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have a character and he has a 10 ability to use his shield, and you want to advance that, at the end of the adventure, you'll be given points by your GM, who's going to say, hey, you came to the session tonight, that's 1 point. You defeated a cool monster, that's another point. You role-played well, that's another point. So you have 3 points to spend on augmenting your character. So if you want to increase your shield, and you say your shield is a 10, you say, I'm going to spend 1 point trying to augment my shield. So you roll a d20. If you roll higher than the 10, that's your current rating, it goes up by 1.
Awesome.
And that's how you advance your character.
Super simple.
It's very simple, and it's extremely low power creep.
Cool.
So you can have a new character come in, and he'll have slightly less skills. He won't be quite as amazing, but you're not going to have the situation where a level 10 character comes in to a level 2 group and just beats up the whole dungeon for everybody. It never happens like that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Anything else we should know about it? I mean, we went through everything. I see there's some cards on the table, which I haven't seen before.
The initiative system is all based on cards. Okay. So at the beginning of the round, everybody picks a card. That's your turn order and initiative. And the nice thing about DragonBane is you can trade initiative amongst your characters on the fly. So if you haven't already had your turn, and say your warrior gets knocked down and he's unconscious or something, if you have a character who has a healing skill, but they're not going until the 6th position in initiative, and you need your warrior back up now, you can trade your initiative with the healer so they can go next.
Oh, that's awesome. So there's a group mechanic where you can...
So you can freely move around the initiative order.
I feel like that's something that's been missing for so long.
Yeah, there's lots of games where the warrior gets knocked down and it's three rounds before somebody can get to them, and you end up without a warrior.
Well, and I can't help myself. I'm a min-maxer, so I show up with some overpowered character, and then it'd be nice to be able to help the group out with not just by killing everything. So that's really cool. Have you had a chance to play?
Actually, I was in an actual play of this on Victory Condition Gaming. We're not quite done, actually. We're on, I think, episode 4 now.
Okay, and what else do you do in this area, you personally, if you don't mind?
For right now, I'm here at GenCon with Free League Publishing. I'm a freelancer for Victory Condition Gaming, who's their contracted convention organizer.
Okay.
Other than that, I do a lot of actual plays on Victory Condition Gaming with Doug Shute. That's his channel.
Okay.
And I'm on Discords all over the place. I love all of their games, so I'm in pretty much all of their Discords.
That's awesome. I always ask everybody this, and again, I know that you're kind of doing a freelance thing here, but we're all nerds. What got you into all this nerd culture? We weren't quite born nerds.
No.
We were probably born with a genetic predisposition, some of us. But
when I was 10 years old, I went to a summer camp, and one of the leaders of the summer camp had advanced Dungeons & Dragons.
Okay.
And he let us play a couple of sessions. I'm sure the rules were completely thrown out the window. I honestly don't remember. But that got me hooked on the game.
Cool.
And then I started buying the books, and by the time I was 12 years old, I was running games myself.
That's awesome.
So I've been doing that ever since, and I'm 52 now. So
okay. Oh man, you look great, by the way. Cool. Well, Jason, I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Thanks, Ed.
Thanks a lot.